Welcome back to Dadskillz.
Dadskillz.
I'm Matt, and today we're going to have a little look around the car. We're going to use my wife's car for this exercise, and we're just going to make sure that it's ready for winter. The weather outside
Is frightful.
has gone from wet to being rather cold now. So we're just going to do a few checks, see if it's ready. And the first check I would do is to check the oil and water. But I've already done a video on that, so you can see that here. So, let's have a look.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.
Right, there is a bit of wind about today, but hopefully you can hear me okay. So, first thing we're going to check, like I say, I've checked the oil and water, and there's a video on that. So, we're going to have a look at a screen wash. So, you'll see that somewhere in the engine bay. They've always got a brightly coloured cap these days. So, we're going to top that up. Cool, that's done. We didn't lose too much. Okay, I think that's it for checks under the engine. We're going to shut the bonnet and have a look at the tyres next. Right, okay, let's have a look at the tyre. Right, the first thing to check on the tyre is what it says you can inflate it to. I'm always amazed at how much they want in there. So max inflation pressure, 51 psi. That's quite high, isn't it? I would go back to manufacturer's guidance. So when you pop along to your garage, because I doubt you've probably got a reader at home of how much pressure you've got in there, check they're all the same, or else you'll get uneven wear. Now, the next thing to look at, that's the wear line. And so if you're down to that, or below that, then that tells you it's time to get a new set of tyres. Okay, mirrors are absolutely fine. They're kind of given that you'd have those anyway, but some people get them knocked off. So if you've had yours knocked off, get it replaced. Right, let's have a look at all four corners and make sure we've got lights, indicators, fog lights working, and any bulbs that are gone, we'll get those replaced. And you may well have indicators in various places. Sometimes you have them here on the wing. Cool, all good this side. And then we'll check the back. That flickering is because of the light level outside. You get that with LEDs. So we've got indicator there, we've got brake light. So all good this side, and then this side we've got fog light at the bottom. Absolutely fine. Right, so I've turned the car off because I'm on my own. I'll turn the car off and I'll put it in reverse just to check the reverse lights are okay. Yeah, that's cool, they're good to go. If you've got a friend with you, get them to stand on the brake pedal and just make sure the tail lights are working. Okay, so we're back in the car for a moment, and we're just having a look to see what she's got, if she's got any ice on the car. And so we've got this scraper, which, to be honest, doesn't look like it's had a lot of use. I think she's a sprayer rather than a scraper. And in that respect, she's well prepared. Right, let's have a look in the boot. Here we are in the boot. Now, I'm not saying you're ever going to change your wheel. If your tyre goes, you might not even have the choice, because sometimes they don't even come with these tiny little skinny spare tyres. But it's good just to have a look in the boot, just to know what you've got, really, and you know where to go if you need it. So we've got this skinny old tyre, we've got the jack, we've got our breaker bar there, our wrench, and also there, I've just got to hold this with my head, that, when you go and have tyres changed or whatever, at the tyre place, that's your wheel lock nut, so you'll need that, they'll need to know where that is. What else we got? I have no idea what that's for. We'll put that back. And then we've got that thing. I'll just show you this. This is to get the caps off the off the wheel nuts. Let's have a quick look at that, shall we? Let's just have a look at this, because I've got these on my car as well. How cool is that? And then our lock nut that we saw in the boot there will go into that one. We'll put that back on. Nice. Okay, so back in the wheel well here. Sometimes you'll get a toe-in eye as well if you ever get stuck and need to be pulled anywhere. But there's not one in here. There's not a hole for it at the front. You screw it in the front. You take a little piece of plastic out and screw it in the front. But this car hasn't got that facility. So that's that. One day I will do a video on changing a wheel and also fixing a puncture. But I kind of never want that day to happen because it'll be a pain in the tushy. But it will be a good video because you can save yourself a fair bit of money by doing the puncture repair yourself. Okay, that's it. I think the car is ready. It seemed absolutely fine. All the lights work. No bulbs gone. Tyres are fine. Now she's got water in her washer bottle. Oil and water are fine. So that's it. She'll be really happy. And now all she could do with doing... Let me show you this. Is having a bloody good tidy up. She'll love that. Right, catch you on the next one.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.
Dadskillz, Dadskillz. Dadskillz.